Alrighty, okay. So let me just fix this. Alrighty. Hi there, everyone. It is I, Love Calypsy, and the Angel Cat, and I am back. And today we are back with more Reaction Fridays. Let's go ahead and slide over to this. Also, sorry about stream title being wrong. I was supposed to change that. I'm like running behind so bad today. So if it still says Shall's story, no, that isn't until Monday. So without further ado, we are going to react to the rest of Monument Mythos, which was suggested to me by the wonderful Rain. Um, but yeah, before we go ahead and get started, I'm going to go ahead and fix up a couple things, and I will be right back in just a moment. So, please, please, oh please. Also, hi Oak, welcome in. Welcome in. It is nice to see you today. Sorry that I'm running so behind. Usually I wouldn't be running behind, but yeah, kind of had a hectic week. But welcome in. Congratulations on being first today. So yeah, give me just a second to fix everything. In the meantime, go grab snacks, grab water, anything you really need, because we are continuing Monument Mythos once I come back. Okie dokie. Sorry about the ad break. I had to run an ad for a moment. Sorry about that. But we are currently back. So, without further ado, let us resume Monument Mythos. I am so nervous because the first few episodes of this was great. Oh, this is kind of loud. Hold on. This is actually kind of loud. It's a bit louder than me. Sorry. Okay. Oak, also, could you let me know if this is just a bit louder than I am? Because sometimes I'm a bit louder than everything else. I want to try to, like, turn this down. So let me turn it down just a tad bit. Okay. Okay. So the next part is Alcatraz? That's what I'm seeing here? Reservoirs, water tower. Yeah, listen, I'm doing my best. My audio has not been right either. Also, I got like a new mic too as well, so I want to make sure I'm not Too loud. I do have the volume turned up just a tad bit. Hold on. Let me like turn me down too as well, because I know me. I can be a bit loud sometimes. Alcatraz Island one day before therapy. Although that first episode was a bit weird. I was more interested in the first episode. I wish that it was longer because it was kind of interesting to me. Okay. Why do I feel like something bad is about to happen? It's always when the music stops. Alcatraz Island radiation therapy number one. Well, what does that mean? Oh. Sorry if the clouds are also in the way. I need to work on my overlay. This isn't supposed to be this far down. The clouds aren't supposed to be that far down, so sorry about that. 2025, 2030, 2045. I'm just saying the dates that are popping up on the top of the screen because you guys can't really see it. So, well, actually, you know what? I might be able to like move this down just a tad bit. Might be able to move it down just a tad bit. I don't want to cut off the bottom of the screen though. That's the thing. It's my only thing. As of 2020, the Alcatraz zone extends to West Texas. Alcatraz Attack, a film by Alex Kinsanas, October 2020. Oh, so we're moving on to the next one. Democracy, a look back at America's 37th president. Let me see. Which episode is this? This is that was the title of the episode. Oh, okay.
Next week for a special broadcast of national significance. Jennings would continue to remind viewers.
You know, these get interesting as we go.
Even referring to it at one point
Like as I've been watching, they get more and more interesting. It's really, really
After its first mention, Jennings reminded viewers of the special broadcast one last time, asking them to pay attention later that night for an
nice.
exclusive look at the greatest gift to the American people. Due to the anticipation built over the week, over
Oh
60
wait, I did not
million
mean to go
Americans tuned
to
into the
Twitch. Sorry
TV,
about that.
waiting for the evening news to end and for the special broadcast to begin.
Sorry, I was
There
trying to
was
switch
half
tabs for a second. I forgot. I
from the
have the
announcement of Daniel Webb
wrong.
to the declaration of an all-out nuclear
Okay,
war. Speculation was
there we
brewing
go.
intensely. Once the evening news program ended, a black screen with a 10-second countdown commenced with the title Dean Democracy. Some viewers, so
Let me make sure
terrified by the
this
threat
isn't
of nuclear
loud.
war,
Right.
reportedly experienced nervous breakdowns and ran down the street, declaring that Dean Democracy was the code name for an all-out nuclear holocaust.
Oh my
Yet once the
god.
countdown ended, all fears were soon replaced with tears of joy and an excitement not seen since the end of World War II.
What are we waiting for? Let's bring them back home.
A dean for president.
In the seconds following James Dean's presidential announcement, hundreds of thousands of neighborhoods erupted into celebration. Although other
But that's
candidates
good. At
called
least they
for a
went from like a
Vietnam
bad
War,
period of
many
time
have
to a
spoken
great
accurately
period of
expressed the
time.
same anger that they had felt. which Dean had perfectly conveyed in a 15-second broadcast. Due to popular demand, the ABC Evening News was cancelled the next night, replaced by a 30-minute loop of James Dean's presidential announcement. The broadcast was watched again by over 38 million Americans, and the parties continued for the rest of the week. Due to repeated assassination attempts on Robert Kennedy, the Democratic Party presidential debates were cancelled for the
Oh
1968
no.
election
Oh,
season.
okay. So this is like
However,
talking
with practically
about
no
the
issues,
Kennedys.
polls
Oh my
indicated
God.
that
Wait.
Dean would
Oh
lead for
God.
the
I'm
entirety
about
of
to start blabbering.
1968.
Okay. To pause on this for a moment, the Kennedys have like a bad history when it comes to assassinations and literally anything that has to do with someone trying to take them out. Because um, as we know, JFK, he was, of course, assassinated. But little did most people know, Robert Kennedy was also assassinated as well. And the Kennedys just don't have luck when it comes to guns, so they try to stay private now in life. I mean, I don't know if that's really info or whatever. I mean, I think it's obvious. I would want to stay private too after something like that happens to a family member of mine. But yeah, the Kennedys just have a bad history with guns, like literally, and also being president too as well. So yeah.
7 and
But getting back to
1968,
this,
despite having had fewer public appearances and rallies than any other candidate. The strength of his campaign relied on the powerful advertisements he directed that would air every Friday evening on ABC. The series of programs would be considered by many as another weekly TV series and went on to become the highest rated TV show on television after the conclusion of Star Trek in 1967. Although a presidential debate was eventually scheduled 2 weeks before the election, James Dean instead invited opponent Richard Nixon to a track to race
also, Oak,
cars the
how are
same
you
night.
today?
Although reluctant at first, Nixon eventually agreed and went to spend the entire day with Dean, reportedly even telling the actor, "To hell with it, I'm voting for you. You're already a better president than I'll ever be." This statement, although only a rumor, would spread like
Oh, you're
wildfire in
still sick.
cabinet,
Well, listen,
permanently curbing
I'm
Nixon's
hoping you
chances.
get well soon. I know you told me,
On the morning of
actually a few
November
days ago, you
1st,
told me that you were sick.
1968, 4 days before
My
Election Day,
memory's kind of
bands of
bad,
Speed
so
groups
I'm
hijacked
just
private planes and told civilians
having
to
to
move south
remember.
with James Dean, and
Oh
that
yeah, you told me
television was
about that.
ruining
You were
America.
doing a
After the
exam.
broadcast,
How's
the
that
crews went on to
going?
cut hundreds of power lines in the southeast, effectively preventing any of Dean's presidential ads from reaching any household below Tennessee. Dean quickly heard of the incident and, despite the risk of an assassination, flew down to the south and quickly went to work with local electricians to repair the broken power lines. James Dean would be met with a supportive crowd, primarily older voters who were
This is
eager
a
to see
different
Dean
one.
take his
This
work
is
to the
the
White
same
House.
series, but it's a
Elderly white
different one.
conservatives,
Oh
often
wait, oh
appearing
no,
as the
you meant
younger
your
supporters,
exam.
remained in their
Oh god.
houses and occasionally peered through their
Oak, I'm
window
having a
boxes to
slow
catch a
brain
glimpse of
moment.
the handsome
Sorry.
candidate.
You meant
Although it
your
wasn't known to
exam.
Dean at the
Oh,
time,
okay.
hate groups in the South had perpetuated the idea that he was Satanist
Listen,
disguised,
I'm a little slow.
citing his
I'm gonna
good
pin
looks
this
and his love for
just so I know
jazz
you're
as
laughing at
clear
me because
signs
I'm
of
a little
devils.
slow. I'm a little slow brain kitty today. Sorry about that. Oh, biology exam. Oh yeah, biology is pretty easy. Biology isn't too bad. The advice that I can give as a streamer and also someone who is finished school, biology is pretty easy. I would just recommend doing like a lot of research though, because there are going to be certain questions on your exams
Elderly white conservatives in the
that
Southeast
require
would be
you
the only
to
demographic unfazed by
do
the
some
outcome,
research. So
yet Dean
I would
continued to
do the
tout his
research ahead of
status,
time. That's the only thing that
repairing
I wish
power
I could have
lines
told
for
myself
4
back
days
then.
straight until
Do
the very
research
morning of the
first,
election.
then
In
study
November
everything
6,
else that you need to
1968,
do for
James Dean
biology.
received 75% of the popular vote
Not
with
allowed to.
395
Oh,
electoral
okay.
votes.
Well,
Nixon
that's
congratulated Dean on a phone call
unfortunate.
the following morning, but Dean refused to acknowledge the win and instead asked to race cars again at the track.
That's kind of unfair that they don't let you guys do research. I mean, it's not like you're cheating or
On
anything.
January
You're literally
20th,
researching to
1969,
figure out
James
certain
Dean held his
things.
inaugural address at the official Capitol Raceway. Although presidents in the past had speeches that were typically around 20 minutes, Dean spoke for less than a minute.
I have a speech, and it has the flotsam that you people expect to hear. But that's not fair. No, that's not fair at all.
My schooling
I'm
is a
here for all
bit
of you.
strict, and it'd be
Don't
cheating if I
relax
looked anything
and
up.
speak for yourselves.
Oh, dang.
My words
Well, that's
shouldn't be
unfortunate.
louder
I
than
wish you
yours.
could, though. I wish you could
There
research.
aren't those many
I feel like
secrets
research anyway. I don't see research
people
as a form of
inside.
cheating. I see research more as a
In the
form
same
of,
time that many other
making
presidents
sure something's
spoke about
right,
itself, America
just
will
to make
speak.
sure. Because like you
Thank
could
you.
have a, they give me a study guide before I take it. That's
Dean
the only
proceeded
help
to
I get.
introduce many groups
Lol.
to the microphone, including
Oh
civil rights
dang.
activists and Native American families. Martin Luther King Jr. would also come forward to speak in his first appearance since an attempt on his life 9 months prior. President Dean would conclude the inauguration with a brief bongo performance and went on to race Richard Nixon at the track.
I feel really bad. I
In
feel
subsequent
feel really
presidential
terrible.
inaugurations, those who disagreed
But
with the elected president
yeah.
would instead celebrate Dean Democracy Day and protested by watching Dean's unique take on the address in place of the actual one. In a
April
televised address,
20th,
President Dean planned to
1969,
inform
James Dean.
Americans of his first 90 days in office. However, 6 seconds into the broadcast, the audio cut out and remained absent for the remainder of the speech. Although anti-Dean groups claimed responsibility and took pride in the sabotage, many civilians claimed that it benefited the president. The silent broadcast highlighted
Alrighty.
President
Okay,
Nixon's
well,
sincere
Oak, I
facial
will be right
expressions
back in
and
just a
lively disposition
moment.
as
And,
opposed to the stern and stiff personality of the
yeah.
prior
Oh,
administration.
I didn't take my
He would wear
ninth
trousers
seriously,
instead of
so
his
my
tie for the
GPA is
most important
4.1
position in the
or
country.
4.2.
Ironically, President Dean's
Well,
popularity
that's
grew
still
as his
pretty
technical
good, isn't it?
difficulties, and film director Stanley Kubrick went on to call the broadcast the greatest silent film ever made.
Well, this one was pretty good. It's good that they're kind of giving us a history lesson right along with all this. Air Force One Angel. Okay. This one sounds like it's about to be interesting. Hold on. Okay, on August 17th, 2003, Air Force One made an unannounced trip across the continental United States. I don't know if they were supposed to say continent or continental. Many civilians claim to have seen the aircraft drop packages on various national monuments. Oh, sorry about the ad. I'm sorry. Okay, okay, you didn't miss too much, Oak. Sorry about that. Sorry about the ad. But I was just reading the stuff for this episode. I can rewind back if you need me to. Hold on. Actually, I'll rewind back. I was just reading the text that was popping up. Sorry about the ad, by the way. So this one is about the Air Force. This one is the next part of it. I like how all this is kind of like sort of a history lesson for us too as well. I don't know if you take history, but hey. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you take history. I am very big on history, so yeah. Okay, why are they English, algebra, biology, history, Spanish, and sign language right now? See, when I was still in when I was still in my senior year of high school, I took biology, English, I think algebra two, and what was it? I didn't take Spanish. I did art. I know that, but it was more of like professional art though. I also took music as well, but music was only for a short period of time. You're in your junior year of high school. Well, listen, don't worry. It gets easier as long as you're like just like reading everything. I'm telling you, class and stuff gets very, 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 very easy. So once you get to your senior year, you might be able to leave school early because that's what I was able to do. Which I'm trying to tell you, it's one of the best feelings ever because you literally go to school from like 9 o'clock to like what 10 o'clock in the morning for like basically you're basically at school for like an hour. It's either 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So yeah, I'll be able to graduate a few months early. Oh, that's gonna be great! Oh my god,
So you can live
congratulations!
there for 2 weeks. It was terrifying. One moment you're at home answering the door, and the next you're
That is gonna be
sweating
so
because
good.
you're
Oh my god,
soaked.
Oak.
The
Listen, we're
snow is
gonna have a whole
melting
celebration
faster,
for you
and the
here in
wind
Angel
is
Haven.
so,
We
so
love our
cold.
scholars here.
The
Okay.
only thing you can do is look through two little holes. It was some kind of mask, and whenever the sun shined near, I could see the inside of it. It was a familiar face. Every few nights, straws would be put through the holes, and someone would feed me some weird soup. After 2 weeks, they found out that they had misidentified me, and I wasn't the correct Lincoln Looker. Reagan apologized to me personally, and I was released with some monetary compensation. They don't
You know,
kill you
most
if
of
you
the
talk about
people
it,
in
though.
these, they have so
They
many
don't
like
want people
crazy
to feel
stories and stuff
safe.
that they
Lincoln looking is just kind of
go through.
absurd.
It's weird. You'll be 18 in a few months, but a few months is a few months. Well, listen, congratulations on being able to graduate early next year, and also, um, you're turning 18 this year. I one word of advice that I would give you, since I am 18, I'm about to be 19 soon, actually. One word of advice, college. I know you said you're planning to go to college, of course, but also invest in. I would definitely invest in a business or something after you like. Of course, once you get your business license, whatever. Oh no, you turn 18 next year. Oh, okay. Well, once you turn 18 next year, a word of advice, like invest in any business or something, or literally invest in anything, to be honest. You'd be surprised how much money you can make investing at an early age. Portrait number one, wall behind portrait. Portrait number two, wall behind portrait number two. Howard Melrose.
Hey, Eunice, it's Howard. I don't know what I just saw.
He sounds like he needs a cough drop.
As I
Jeez,
stopped
his voice.
reading the
I'm like,
inscription
sir,
of
are
the
you
visitor,
okay? Do you need a
I
cough
started to
drop?
hear a faint scratching sound. I didn't think
Yeah,
much
I
of it
think
at
that
first,
scratching
but then as
sound
I
is
crawled into
your
a chair,
voice because
I
you
realized
you
that
need
the
a cough
visitor
drop
was
bad.
turned to marble. So I went to her guard and asked whether she could do anything about animals that could be trapped in there. She told me not to worry about it, that they'd take care of it once there were fewer visitors. A few minutes passed and the scratching became much louder. I went back to the guard and asked what kind of animals usually got stuck in there, and she said, wild animals. The sound started to make visitors anxious. I remember one boy pulling so hard at his mother's hand, begging to leave. A blind girl with one of those canes went up to the chair and pressed her head against it to listen.
Oh my
Then she
god.
started crying. Their parents tried to pull her away, but she just began to hit the chair with her cane. That's when the guards asked everyone to go back down the steps. I don't know why, and it's gonna sound crazy, but I felt compelled to help. So I went to the blind girl and joined her in hitting the marble. The guards tried to pin us down, but the scratching became too loud for even them. It sounded like someone was shaving down a chalkboard. Eventually, the marble began to crack.
Okay, Oak, I will be right back in just a moment. I am going to take a quick bathroom break. In the meantime, I will see you all in just a moment.
The girl up and went down.
Alrighty, we are back. Alright, okay, so I am back. Sorry about that. Alright, we are going to get back into this because it is getting even more interesting. Hi Rand, welcome in. We're like I think 2 or 3 episodes ahead, so sorry if like you're running late. I mean, I can always go back to those later, but we are currently on Lincoln Looker. That was the end of that, and I think we're going to be moving on to the next one. Also, guys, don't forget to use your channel points. Okay. Although I will say, Rain, it has gotten very interesting. At first, I was scared because there were a lot of moments where they would pause, and it seemed like I was going to get jump scared by something, but no, it's interesting.
She missed her friends and the hymns they sung.
I
Such a
know what
storm
you're
for the
saving your
ship,
channel points for.
the man's lone.
Also, since I won't be streaming tomorrow or Sunday, um, I actually, you know what? Actually, I can drop this right now. Um, Just a moment, everyone. Alrighty, okay. I started a poll. There you guys go. So you guys can look at that. What video is this? This is Washington. I think this is Washington Wormhole. So we just saw Lincoln Looker. Before that, I think it was Dean Democracy, and now we're on to Washington Wormhole. This one's kind of a quiet one. The first one I watched was kind of quiet too as well. We missed the last Genshin stream. Yeah, I know, guys. Sorry, my mother was sick, so I had kind of been dealing with a hectic week too as well, and there's a lot of stuff that has been going on lately. So I will be streaming again Monday, and we will return back to our normal schedule. So please stay tuned for that. Hoisting cable. Sound waves. Sorry guys about the sub goal popping up. Sorry. If I was to recommend another analog horror, you might get traumatized. Rain, what did you have in mind? Why do I feel like if you were to suggest something, it'd be something terrible? So what did you have in mind, Rain? What did you have in mind? Vita Car. Oh my God, Rain! I know this is gonna sound crazy to you. Rain, this is gonna sound crazy to you. I don't want you to be upset, but I may or may not have saw this off stream. I watched this. Okay, so actually, you know what? This just turned into a whole nother stream. I know we're reacting to analog horror right now, but speaking of analog horror, there's a big YouTuber that I watch. His name is Wildman, and he like covers on a lot of analog horror. I've been thinking about reacting to some of his videos because I haven't reacted to him in ages. But I've been thinking about reacting to some of his videos, which I was kind of nervous because I was like, they're kind of graphic, and I don't want you guys to like get spooked out by that. So I was like, maybe I should like put that in here or whatever. You watch Immortal Marcus. Okay. All right. I will definitely. You know what? Actually, I'll search him up right now. Um, but yeah, let me continue this. Let me unpause this. Sorry. Um, but yeah, I actually saw it because of another YouTuber that I was watching, and He actually had me hooked on analog horror. That's actually how I got into analog horror. It's crazy. Like at first I wasn't really a big fan of it, and then I instantly got hooked on it. Okay, so this is Delaware Double.
An accidental discovery made by two fishermen has sent shockwaves across the nation. Around 4 p.m. on Christmas Eve, Ralph Grassman and Michael Tillman were reeling in the last batch of catfish when something on the ice caught their eye. He looked like a bicorn, one of those hats from way back when, said Grassman, the other of the two who also organized the trip. Grassman walked down the ice to retrieve the hat. When he pulled back the hat from the ice, tumbled back in shock.
Oh god, I've been down that road. I've been down that road, Rain. I'm trying to tell you. I've been down that road. Ugh, god. The only reason why I found out about analog horror is because one night I was randomly on YouTube. Hold on, let me turn this down just a tad bit. One night I was on YouTube and I saw this like video. It was titled like Backrooms Horror, Analog Horror. I was like, I wonder what this is. And then like I just fell down a dark hole of analog horror, and I was like, oh my god, I need to watch this more. Like at first I was a bit scared because certain analog horrors aren't the same as others. Like they'll have jump scares, they'll have other stuff. Me, I'm a big horror person anyway. Like I love anything that has to do with horror movies. So, with that being said, I was watching that, and then I saw one on clowns or whatever. Now, guys, I know this is gonna sound silly, but I don't like clowns at all. I hate clowns with a passion. I hate them. I can't do clowns. I hate them. I literally hate clowns. I can't deal with clowns. Hold on, let me turn this back up.
That we could carry them more easily. Clothes weighed a ton because they were completely frozen over. By day, we saw the clothes without
Yeah,
eyes,
I
and
saw
we
that
can't
there's
no
a
blocks can
clown
go up
motel.
to
I'm like, yeah, no thanks.
Although
No
our New York
thanks.
State Hospital has declined to comment on the identity or
Rain, you're
condition of the
scaring me
man,
because I hate
Grassman brought
clowns.
the Bicone hat from the previous days of the Delaware History Museum.
Oak,
The
what about you?
historians
Do you like
considered the hat
clowns? Do you
deceased in the
dislike
18th
them?
century.
I know
The
you're
value
working
story
on
has
your
questions
exam
and
stuff right
answers,
now,
and
but
further research
do
reveals
you
that
like
irrational
clowns? Are you a big
miraculous
fan of
artifacts
clowns?
have been reported missing. Grassman believes that the man who dug out from the ice is the true Bill
Oh, okay.
Bronson,
So
and
you're just
before
like me. You hate
returning to become
clowns.
gravely ill while crossing the Delaware River. Grassman claims that the imminent death of Washington could have been devastating to the war
Oh,
effort,
oh,
but his
you're eating right
condition
now.
was
Oh,
managed to
okay.
secure by having a double acting as the president until 1797, and asked for an explanation to why the body had been
But
found
yeah,
so far
clowns
from the
clowns
site
to
of the
me are
mine.
very scary. My
Grassman
big
replied,
opinion on clowns,
either
I
drifted
hate
away
them.
or his
Like
men purposely planted it far away so that no
no,
one could find it.
seriously, it's weird. Like I
Very
don't like
sadly,
clowns.
he
Like I
made
have
a
an
press
irrational
conference
fear of
days in
clowns, and
June
then
before he was
oh,
stopped
I
when he
could literally
discovered the two
watch
words,
the craziest
I'm
things on
the
the
ghost.
internet, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's normal. I'm like, that's normal. But it's just like clowns. I'm like ready to lose my mind. Congratulations on the 100, Rain. I mean, not Rain. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're on to the next one.
During the first winter of the center's construction, the workers set up a Christmas tree just outside the entrance. It was an uncanny sight to see a green fir stand in the middle of what appeared to be a no-man's land. But this tree, humbly ordained with strings of cranberries, buttons, and tin cans, greatly
Okay,
illuminating,
alright.
demonstrated
Folks, welcome back from the ad break. I am so
and
sorry about that.
inherently peaceful
Anyways,
life in
as I was saying
Christmas
was,
Home,
Oak, listen,
and brought
I despise,
because of a great
clowns with a
and
passion,
inspiring
and
tradition
I don't
that
like
had
them at all.
gone
I hate
north
them.
to Babylon in
Have you
search
seen
of a
the
Christmas tree
boiled,
for the following
one
year.
phenomenon? No, I haven't. I will definitely have to check that out. Also, Okay, so I think I should probably make this announcement, but all right. So if you guys saw in the Discord server, I have a second channel called Cal After Dark. Now, I don't want to get into what that channel is going to be about. It is going to be a little bit more explicit because I want to do something different over there. But over on Cal After Dark, I will be posting pretty much any analog horror you can think of. I will be starting my own kind of analog horror reaction thing. Now, I know we have Reaction Friday, of course, but I want to move that over there on that channel. And yeah, so Cal After Dark will be popping up soon. And what I mean by soon, it will be popping up sooner than you think. He will be popping up very, very, very soon. So, if I look very different for the next few streams, don't be surprised if you see um, this guy. Don't be surprised if you see this guy because I'm going to be filming for that channel. So, yeah. But let's get back into. Oh, this is Rockefeller Tree Tragedy. Okay. Let's get back into this. But yeah, I can't wait to post on that channel. I'm really happy.
For 12 days and 12 nights,
I'm really
Mr.
happy.
Rockefeller
Whatever.
lived
I
in
have to
just
plan a
the way
schedule
he
though.
would.
I haven't thought of
How about
what I
that
wanted to
one,
post
Mr.
over there. But
Rockefeller?
yeah,
No,
I
Mr.
I haven't thought about it
Rockefeller.
yet. But I think I
How about this
know
one, Mr.
what kind
Rockefeller?
of horror
No,
content we're gonna be
it
reacting
must
to
be
and
a
everything.
fad.
So
How
yeah.
about this one, Mr. Rockefeller? No, it's much too average. Mr. Rockefeller soon feared that he would leave empty-handed. Then, on the 12th night, just as he was packing up his stuff, Mr. Rockefeller heard the sweetest tune in the air. It sounded as though the very wind itself had fallen in love. He and his men followed the song and found themselves at the base of
Now, see, that's
very,
another thing
very
too, Rain. I
special
thought
tree.
about playing horror games too
How
as well
about
because
this one,
I
Mr.
actually want to
Rockefeller?
do some
This time
more
next
co-op
week,
games
it
with you
will then be
guys.
a night
I plan on
when
doing a
no
lot of
one
games
so
over here
rare
too as
as a
well,
special
but
tree
I
would
want to
have
play
to
some horror
satisfy.
games with you guys, like
However,
for
in this
instance,
one night, the tree
Dead
was
by
still standing.
Daylight,
But
FNAF
actors had
games
left
too as
no
well
mark
because I
at
know
all.
some people still love
Mr.
Five Nights
Rockefeller
at
was
Freddy's.
surprised. The
Um,
next day, Mr. Rockefeller and his
someone
men
asked me to
played
play that
150 times
mouthwashing. Someone
around the
asked me to play
tree.
that.
3, 2,
I
1,
need to
boom!
I need
But
to
the
get
special
into
tree
more horror
continued to
stuff.
stand. Mr. Rockefeller was surprised. So Mr. Rockefeller
Oh, also,
decided
that's another
that
thing too.
he
So
was
last
going
time
to
you
do
were
just
requesting
the
for me
right
to play
thing.
Roblox.
After
I
a week
will
of
be playing
sitting,
Roblox again
they told
soon.
Mr.
So
Rockefeller the tree
I
will be
will
out in
be having
2 years
my
this
joins and
date.
everything on, so
Mr.
everyone
Rockefeller was
can come join
decided
me on Roblox when
decided to
I
let the
play.
grave diggers work. He would pick the next 3 best trees for the next 3 Christmases. But
Don't
by the
worry.
4th year, the
I
special tree
will
was
make
ready
sure
to
there
be
is enough
planted.
room for everyone. Also, I plan on doing like mini contests too as well for oh yeah, you will be allowed to friend me, Rain, don't worry.
For the
I'm gonna make
last
sure
2
everyone
years,
can add
I
me
have
and friend
built a
me, so don't
venture
worry.
to
Also, I'll have my
try and
username
improve the
put up
center.
on my channel in a
Many
bit.
have taken offense at my
I'll have one
silence.
of
Maybe
my
it is
editors
a
put it up
result
there.
of a
Also, speaking of
desensitization
editors,
to
I
blood
would like to
trace
shout out
accidents.
my
Indeed,
editor.
I have seen enough accidents. A tree
She's named Satan
lifetime.
inside of the
But
Discord server. I
nothing
know,
has
crazy.
prepared
Angel
me
Haven, but
for
we have
what
Satan in
happens
here,
at the
crazy.
center.
But Satan
Outside now,
actually
my
helped
friends,
me out
the
with
fake
my VR
center's
chat model.
original
Also, I play
construction
VR chat too
workers
as
have
well.
attracted
So if
me.
any of you play VR
Since
chat,
their
I
first
would be more
early
than welcome to
entry
do a
into
VR
the
chat
strata,
stream
the whole
over on my
will
second
begin.
channel as well.
But the truth is that their tree brought
Because
joy
I would
and
love to
pleasure
play.
to
Oh
the
my god,
public.
yes, that's good,
Because
that's
my
good, that's good.
tree
I'm glad you
and
play
my tree
VR.
alone have brought about the
Because
unprecedented
I wanna
wrong.
do a variety of games over there. No, oh, it's okay. Don't worry, don't worry. But I plan on doing my first VR stream.
And the
Actually,
sand
listen, it
became the
is
light, and
March.
this
I want to
giant
say
house,
by
Rockefeller's men, slowly
May.
faded into
I want
Christmas
to do
Eve.
my first big thing over
Hee-ho!
there. Also,
Hee-ho!
don't
As
forget
lightning hit
my
the
Minecraft server
special
goes
tree,
up in
it
April,
fell
so
just
I also
so.
will be playing
It
Minecraft
was
too as
unlike
well. We will
any
be
other
playing
tree,
modded Minecraft,
having no color,
and
branches, or
I
leaves.
hope you
A
guys will be
man
ready
of
for
New
that
York, Mr. Rockefeller,
because we will be
thought that the
playing
tree was
modded
too big.
Minecraft, and
He
everyone
asked for
is welcome to
branches to
join.
be added so that ornaments could be hung. Mr. Rockefeller didn't agree. He thought the tree was perfect, just the way it was. But since Mayor Guardia had been one of his best friends, Mr. Rockefeller told his men to glue some branches on. I, Virginia, watched as the men placed branches on the special tree. I had saved my money for over 9 months to purchase a little
I
star
haven't
ornament
tried Beat
because
Saber
I
yet.
knew it made the
I need
very
to try
best
Beat
Christmas
Saber.
to decorate the
I play
Rockefeller
VR
Christmas
chat
tree.
a
I
lot,
waited my part
so
till
don't
I
be
left
surprised if you see me
because
on
I
VR
intended to
chat.
hang my ornament
Um,
as soon as the
so
tree
much
was
or whatever,
planted.
but I play VR chat
After the
too as
final
well.
branch had been
I
added,
play
I
Gorilla Tag
began watching.
sometimes.
They told us
Minecraft, I'm mostly on Minecraft
for
off
some more
stream.
astonishment, the
I
large
do want to play
special tree
Minecraft
went over
more.
twice
So
as
Roblox and
high.
Minecraft, I want to get back
I
into
jumped
them,
as
of
tall
course.
as I could.
Um,
Still, the lowest branch added by
I
me.
do
I
want
was very
to
disappointed. I wanted to be the
get
very
into
first
horror
person to
games
decorate the tree,
by. I want to say I
but
want to
I
get
had
into horror
no
games by the
choice.
end of May.
Unless,
Also,
unless I
in
called my friends.
October, well, I know
At
October hasn't
once,
gotten here
I
yet. We're
started
nowhere near
calling my
October, of
friends
course.
on my
But in
street.
October, I plan on
There was
doing
Helen,
a Halloween
Charles,
contest
Elizabeth, Alice,
for
Joseph, Elsie, Orville,
best
Edith,
horror game. So
Ella,
whoever
or
gives me the
Phyllis.
best horror game in the game
Then
that I think
I
is the
decided that
most
I should ask
scariest,
for help.
there will
Then
be
I
a
realized that
reward
10
for
friends
whoever gives me
standing
the
on
best
each other's
horror
shoulders
game to play.
could put me at the very top of the Christmas tree. My star could be the first and the tallest. Without a second to spare, I ran from door to door asking for help. Knock, knock, knock. Helen, are you there? Knock, knock, knock. Charles, are you there? Knock, knock, knock. Elizabeth, are you there? Eventually, I gathered
I
all
watch a
10 of my
bunch of
friends
horror,
at the
don't you
bottom of the
worry.
Rockefeller Christmas tree. I told them my plan, to have them all stand on each other and form a ladder for me to climb to the top. My friends understood my excitement, and they quickly started to climb onto each other's shoulders. Ow! Helen had stepped on Charles' fingers. Ow!
But
Charles
yeah,
had stepped on
I can't
Elizabeth's
wait
fingers.
until I start posting on
Ow!
my second channel
Elizabeth had
because I
stepped on
can't wait for you
Alice's
guys
fingers.
to
After
see
many groans
the
and
dark
grumbles,
side of
my
Love
friends
Calypsian.
formed a sturdy ladder, and I began to climb. My joy grew with every passing face, and before I knew it, I was at the very top, looking down at the tree. My ladder of friends swayed back and forth, and occasionally felt like it was about to collapse. But I tuned out the movement and focused on the tree. Closer, friends, closer. Then I secured the metal star at the top of the tree. It was perfect. Hooray! Victory!
It's
I'm
what
the
I do for a
first!
living. Horror is my
Just
thing.
then, there was a strange sound. The tree began to shake. Its glued branches fell off all at once, and the entire tree slowly bent backwards. Soon, the very top of it touched the ground, forming a perfect arc. It was like a very strange rainbow.
Okay,
My heart
well,
sank as I
after
saw the stars
this ad
gently
break,
slide across the misty
we
sky.
will be right
Bolts
back.
of lightning then
So
shot
stay
out
tuned,
from inside
everyone.
the arc of the tree, producing thunderous booms. The lightning scared my friends and me. We all tumbled to the ground and ran in all directions, but the lightning caught up to us. I was blinded by a great white light. I remember when my eyes adjusted, I was in a field of special trees, and I saw. In a flash, I returned to the street where my friends and I had been struck by the light.
Alrighty,
It
we are
is only
back.
natural
Okay.
for the reader at this point to wonder why
I like
the
how this
incident
one is a longer
turned
episode.
into
This
a
one
tragedy.
this one is longer,
There have
so
been
it has more
countless
information
lives,
and everything in
and
it.
aside from a few temporary scorch marks on the
But
center,
yeah,
no
as I was saying
damage
was
to
Rain,
surrounding property.
I cannot wait to get
I
that channel
too
started.
assume
Also,
it was a
I
mostly
plan on doing
inconsequential event,
a podcast
likely
soon
an
as well
electrical
over there.
accident whose
So
effects were
I will
exaggerated by the
have
children of the
some of
sea.
Angel Haven join
I was
me
grateful that
during
family
that
life roles had
podcast
been
as special
shared,
guest, and
but
also
death at the
I am
center
going
was a
to
wish
be interviewing
hovering
a
on
lot
my
of
mind for some
people,
time. But
people that we know too as
when
well.
I
So I
encountered
can't
the
wait for you guys to
results
see.
of the children's medical examinations, I wished that a death had occurred in place of the unfathomable.
I'm about to go on a hunt through my horror infested for you page. Okay. Also, that's another thing. I want to react to
My
horror
mom
YouTube
just made
videos
it at
and
the hospital. I
horror
asked some
TikToks.
creepy
If you have
questions.
any horror
Dora looked
TikToks,
worried.
I would love for
After she
you
wiped her
guys to
face,
send
she
that to
asked,
me. I'm gonna make a
"Do you
chat
know who
inside of the
Dora the
server
Rockefeller tree?"
for you
I
guys
answered,
to send
"Yes,
any horror related
Dora.
TikToks,
Dora
and we
goes
will
to our
react to them on
store."
stream.
To which they asked, "What do you mean?" Pa asked, "Where did you get these clothes?" I answered, "These are my clothes, the ones you helped me put on this morning." To which they asked, "What do you mean?" My ma then asked, "Why are there dots all over your
Oh
face?"
yeah, I'm very
I
fascinated
answered,
in back
"They're
rooms.
when I
Like back
bubble.
rooms,
I
I
had
kid you
them since
not,
I was
I
little."
am
To which they asked,
fascinated so bad. I have a
our parents
problem with it.
sat
Like
in
I literally
extra
have
beds and
a
talked to my
serious
friends
problem.
again.
Like I'm so
Then they
invested
all started
in
to
back
cry
rooms, it doesn't make any
loud.
sense.
The nurses made them leave, which made me feel better. None of us thought that our real parents had visited, but they all did feel familiar. Orville and Philip were especially shaken. They didn't even share the same last name with their parents.
Alright, after
The
this
nurses
episode, I
said
think this is
they
going
judged
to
us for
be
our
the
children because
last
we're our
episode for
parents, and that
today.
we would come around and
And
hug them and give
then
them a sweet
I
kiss.
also want
But it was hard to
to
believe. Whenever
um,
I looked out the
go
window,
ahead and
I
make my
saw that my
second
house
announcement of the
looked
day.
different from memory.
You should play that
Mr.
Backrooms
Rockefeller
game then.
himself was
You know
kind
what?
enough
I
to look at
probably
us in the
will. I'll probably
hospital.
end up playing
He
Backrooms.
asked
You
us
know what?
whether we were
Actually,
okay, and then after
when the
some
time
time,
comes,
he and the nurses
I
began to ask
will
us
make
some
a
very
huge
serious
announcement
questions
on me
about
just playing a
American
whole bunch
history.
of backroom horror
When we
games. So
replied,
that way you
they
guys can tune
chuckled
into
and
that.
shook their
But it
heads.
won't be here on Love
Until I
Calypsian.
told
It'll
Mr.
be over
Rockefeller who I
on
thought he
Cal After
was.
Dark.
He chuckled at first,
So I can't
and
wait
then
for you guys
became
to see
silent,
that.
as if the simple fact had deeply affected him. He had asked all my friends a few more questions about himself, and with each answer, he seemed a little more scared. Mr. Rockefeller quietly stood with the nurses for a while before he wished us a Merry Christmas and left. That evening, the nurses took x-rays of us to make sure we hadn't broken our ribs. Usually, those taking the x-rays are more than happy to show their patients what the pictures looked like. But when I asked to see them, the nurses ignored me. I didn't fall asleep that night. I kept my ear close to the
And that
wall
is
to
at
hear what the nurses
youtube.com
were
slash
saying on
Cal
the
After
tape.
Dark. It is there in
I
chat
heard
now.
one sentence over and over. Everything's backwards. I wonder what they meant by that. I never told my friends, because I didn't want to scare them. But I spent the rest of the night with my hand to my chest, wondering if my heart was ever on the right side.
Wait, is that the end of it? Oh no, it
For
isn't. Oh,
several
okay.
weeks, the children were kept under observation
I
at
was
the
trying to make sure that
Columbia
wasn't the end of it. It
Presbyterian
was getting
Hospital.
interesting.
I visited them as soon as I had the chance to. All the families of these children were deeply unsettled, for they had all independently come to the conclusion their child had been replaced by a
But thank you for
doppelganger.
subscribing, Rain.
They claimed that these new sons and daughters possess
I
a
plan
substantial
on
differences
having
from their
my first
real
video up
children.
there very
The
soon.
majority of
So you'll get the
differences
notification for it
involve
when it
altered
drops.
physical attributes and the inability to recognize familiar
Also, I plan on doing a live
objectives
stream
and
over there too as
characters,
well.
such
So
as
I can't
their
wait for you
parents
to
and
see
their
that.
homes. Two boys even
I
claim
might
to
end up
have
doing that
names
this
different
weekend
to
actually. I
those
might end up
that their
doing that
mothers
Sunday.
have given them at birth. But of all the discrepancies, the most bizarre was their faulty recollections of notable persons and events. For instance, each of the affected children claimed that I had become the wealthiest man in America through an oil monopoly. It is common knowledge that I did indeed work at an oil refinery in my youth, but to entirely deny my 2 terms as president and insist instead that I had always been a mere philanthropist struck me as being particularly odd. The families were agonized by the children's behavior. Some continue to search for their real children. I support their endeavors, for I do not believe that the children's afflictions were the result of hysteria. Every day, I find myself recollecting the day that I had selected the tree. I have since realized the difficulties involved in the removal of it should have repeatedly discouraged me. And had I been discouraged, the families of those children would not be experiencing the anguish that they currently have. Perhaps I never had the opportunity to select another tree. Perhaps I was meant to select that tree regardless of my persistent character. Perhaps we are all trolleys, forced to follow the path of the track to each of our destinations. I take solace in that thought. Or perhaps the tree chose me.
Many, including my father, believe that the 1934 Christmas tree vanished. This is untrue. I have seen it wandering in the plaza on many occasions, and it resembles a man far more than any tree. John D. Rockefeller Jr. Alrighty. Okay, well, that was Rockefeller Tree Tragedy, and that was pretty good. Okay, now, uh, our second announcement. So, of course, being that I've already announced my second YouTube channel, I do just want to announce that our next welcome giveaway is coming up very soon. So, stay tuned for that. At the end of March, please remember to enter your name inside of the Discord server. I will have a raffle box inside of the Discord server for everyone to join the giveaway, because this giveaway is going to be different from the others. Now, without further ado, before I end stream for today, Rain, so you mentioned VR. I will be putting all of like my VR names and everything down inside of my about tab, so look for that. So that way you can add me. I didn't hear all you said. My twin was talking to me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rain. But as I was saying that I am going to have a raffle box for everyone to enter the next giveaway, and it will be happening at the end of the month. So please stay tuned for that. And I mentioned VR in saying that I was going to put my Roblox and my VR chat username in my About tab. So look for it where it should be in my goals tab. It'll be in my goals tab after I get my editor to put it up there. But yeah, guys, remember to live, laugh, love Calypsian, and I'll see you over on Cal After Dark. Bye bye.